Welcome to the commencement exercises for the Gerstel Academy class of 2023. This year we will celebrate Gerstel's 12th commencement. At this time, I would like to invite you to stand, or remain standing, for the singing of the national anthem performed by Music Department Chair Mrs. Jenna Daly. Afterwards, please remain standing for the invocation led by Gerstel Academy Student Body President Xavier Valadon.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I invite you to bow your heads and pray with me. Almighty God, we thank you for the many blessings you have given us and for this evening to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2023. We recognize that we are not alone in this world and that you have provided parents, family, friends, teachers, coaches, and mentors to help guide our way. Thank you for our school and its community. We ask that you watch over us, protect us, and help us to live by our Gerstel principles and embrace our leadership attributes. We also ask that you continue to help us to humble ourselves before you and respect the divine nature of life in the universe, take responsibility for our actions and the consequences they bring, be honest, ethical, moral, and true to our word, be courageous in the face of adversity, and give us the wisdom to do the right thing. Lastly, we thank you for and honor the lives of those that came before us. We stand on their shoulders, which lift us higher to make this world a better place. Amen.
You may be seated. Good morning, and welcome to this special occasion for the class of 23. Before we get started, I want to talk about a few quick items. When your graduate comes forward, feel free to come up front. Please be aware that we're streaming and there's a camera right next to Mr. Samuels. When we finish, please take advantage. Go to the alumni house, go to the Falcon in front of the pack. They're great opportunities to get an outstanding picture. Don't forget those yard signs that you saw as you came in. If you do forget, and some of you will, we'll keep them in the office for you. I'm dating myself here, but how many of you remember the movie Ghostbusters? All right, fun fact, I just finished my junior year in 1984. Miss Prosher was born. Hence all the gray hair here. What I remember about that movie was the soundtrack, Who You Gonna Call? And it followed up with Ghostbusters. So graduates, when people are struggling, when your boss is struggling to lead, when life presents many challenges, who are people going to call? They're going to call a leader. And that leader is you. You have the courage to face adversity, the ability to think positively, and absolutely the ability to do the right thing when it's not easy. So as you reflect on the time that you've had here, some of you 15 years, some a few, think about your class. Something I always think about during tough times, how do companies, organizations, and teams maintain such a high standard? And what it is a strong foundation, and your foundation has been built here along with your families. We're very fortunate that Dr. Smith has helped us build that foundation in developing a leadership school. Your foundation is the leadership model, it's your principles and attributes, our value system, and the buy-in to that foundation. There's no better example than this community. So class, I know you've read this, I know you've heard this from me, but as we learn, rinse and repeat, always hearing the same thing, building on it is really important. So class of 23, daily, you'll be competing with others around you, but that competition within will determine your success. Many will evaluate you, but the only evaluation that matters is yours. Be true to yourself, make others around you better. Always remember to positively influence others to unite in a common direction and guide them to improve themselves and their community. It is with great pride that I congratulate you today, and I can't wait till you come back to the nest and share everything that you've done. At this time, I would like to invite Xavier back to the podium for his address.
Before I begin, can anybody named Mike please raise their hand for me? Just raise them. I don't see any. That concludes the mic check. That joke would probably make more sense if I hadn't already been up here to speak into this mic. But to be honest, part of me just really wanted to leave it in the speech. I think it goes without saying that today is a very, very special day. No doubt because you get to watch me stand up and speak to you for a few minutes, and I guess because we're graduating too. All jokes aside, I'm honored to share this experience with so many incredible people, and I sincerely hope that I can add a little extra flavor to this commencement with this speech. As I opened my laptop to begin brainstorming for this, I didn't exactly know where to begin, so I turned to my classmates and asked if they could recall any funny moments we shared as a class. Here are some of my favorite responses. Quote, me. That came from Adam, for those who are wondering. Quote, OMG, the Migos, for the seniors' Migos appearance during Spirit Week. Shout out to Aaron, Sam, and Jaden for that. There was the duck, my fellow seniors will understand. And on an entirely separate occasion, oddly related to ducks as well, we had Ajay pass out, playing Duck Duck Goose with his fast, short legs during picture day. Among these responses, one of my dear friends said, quote, Xavier, can you give me a shout out? So, Kirkland, I don't know what side you're on. Here you go. When I asked him about it yesterday, Kirkland proclaimed himself as the most emotionless member of the class of 2023. Keep this in mind. A few weeks ago, the seniors had the opportunity to cement our bond during senior capstone. Some of my seniors might know where this is going. If you don't know what exactly happens during capstone, that's probably because you're not supposed to know. However, what I can say is that it was a very emotional experience. Before it, the only context in which I could ever imagine Kirkland being so forthcoming about his feelings is if his Jersey Mike's order got messed up. Yet, against all odds, there Kirkland was being emotional with us, astonishing the seniors in the process. The reason I share this isn't just because it was a funny and touching moment. I couldn't help but view it as a testament to how close we've grown as a class and how meaningful our bond is now that high school has come to an end. My dear friend Andy Bernard from The Office put it best when he said, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. Now, I wouldn't say that we've left the good old days quite yet, but as this chapter of our lives ends and the next begins, I think I can speak for many of us when I say that it's an overwhelming wake-up call that from this point forward, things just aren't going to be the same, and that's okay. For those who don't know, I'm a bit of a nerd for philosophy, as I'm sure Christian can heartily attest on that side. And there's one thought experiment known as the veil of ignorance that's been on my mind a lot recently. I'd like to draw some inspiration from it here, and I encourage you to follow along. Please take a moment and close your eyes, and I will tell you when to open them. Imagine you are a conscious and intelligent baby that is about to be born, with absolutely no knowledge of the environment you are about to be born into. Now, think about what circumstances you would like to be born into. Would you want a loving family that's willing to invest in your education? Would you want a safe community where you can learn and make long-lasting bonds? Would you want caring mentors that are by your side to guide and support you? Keep in mind that in this veil of ignorance situation, there's a 38% chance that your family won't be able to afford a healthy diet, a 9.2% chance of being born into extreme poverty, a 50% chance that you go to a school without computers or internet access. That is only if you do go to a school in the first place. Only a 2.5% chance that you'd even be born in the United States, and even if you are, only 9% of students in the United States are enrolled in private institutions. You can open your eyes now. At least for me, and I'm sure for many of my fellow graduates, if I had the choice to restart life and face those odds, I wouldn't do it. At this point, it should be abundantly clear that in the lottery of life, being in this position and graduating from this school is a privilege, and absolutely none of it would be possible if it hadn't been for our families, our teachers, our advisors, our mentors, Gerstel Admin, and Dr. Smith. This is not to say that life is never difficult for us, and there will be plenty of challenges ahead, but rather I'd like to use this veil of ignorance to put into context how fortunate we are and to urge you to think about the kind of world you would want to be born into. I'm willing to bet that you would want a world filled with kindness, fairness, and stability. Take the steps to make that world a reality, not just for the people of the future, but for the people of today. Be compassionate, fight to correct injustices, support your loved ones, stay humble. This is the recipe to move the world forward. Lastly, as Mr. O explained to me all the way back in 7th grade, the reason we are where we are today is because of the context we were born into. As such, I want to take my last moments of this speech to extend a heartfelt thank you to my family, my friends, and my mentors for being the reason I won the lottery of life. Thank you and congratulations.
I'd like to invite the president of the class of 2023 to the podium, please. Braden.
All right, that's good enough. Thank you. Distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, and my fellow graduates, my name is Braden Dillon. Today is a momentous occasion as we stand here on the threshold of our academic accomplishments and at the beginning of the chapter of our new lives. As president of our class, I'm honored to address you all on this remarkable day. Not only have we reached the pinnacle of our educational journey, but we have also achieved something truly extraordinary as a class. I stand before you today with an overwhelming sense of pride for our class that has not only broken records, but shattered expectations. Through unwavering determination and relentless teamwork, we've raised more funds than any class in the history of our beloved school. Our collective effort has not only brought us together, but has also left a lasting mark on our academy. Now it gives me immense pleasure to unveil the incredible gift that our class has bestowed upon our school. We've set our sights on transforming the weight room into a haven of excellence and inspiration. Our vision is to create a space that provides a state-of-the-art facility that promotes physical fitness, personal growth, and a sense of community. The weight room renovation plan is ambitious and far-reaching. We will not only revamp the existing space by getting new flooring, but also expand it to accommodate more students and provide ample room for various exercises. In recognizing the need for versatility, we have decided to remove outdated machines and introduce cutting-edge multifunctional rig at the center of the room. This rig will be a testament to our commitment to embracing innovation and adapting to the ever-evolving world of fitness. We plan to make the room more spacious by moving equipment around and giving it an open look when looking in from the windows outside. However, our gift goes beyond physical transformation. We believe in leaving a lasting legacy, a tangible symbol of our class's dedication and impact. Thus, we have decided to honor our accomplishments by having a plaque or engraving promptly displayed within the weight room, preferably by the door. This plaque will serve as a timeless reminder to future generations of the extraordinary achievements we've accomplished together. None of this would have been possible without the support and guidance and expertise of the remarkable individuals who have played pivotal roles in our journey, many of the people around me. I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to Adam Wasserman, whose unwavering commitment and assistance has been invaluable throughout this project. Let's applaud him for his exceptional dedication. Furthermore, I would like to express our heartfelt appreciation to our teachers and administrators who have nurtured and supported us every step of the way. I would like to thank Dr. Smith for his vision as well. Their unwavering belief in our potential and their dedication to our growth has been instrumental in our success. My fellow graduates, today I stand in awe of the remarkable unity, passion, and perseverance that our class has displayed. We have proven that together we can achieve the extraordinary. As we embark on the next phase of our lives, let the weight room renovation symbolize the strength, determination, and boundless potential within each of us. Reflect on the past and what has happened, and embrace the new change and next chapter ahead. We have made history and created the foundation upon which future generations can build on. May our legacy inspire others to dream big, work hard, and leave their mark on the world. As I go from one great academy to another, I want all of you to remember our motto that we should live by, and that has been instilled in us from day one, especially me, here at the Academy: leadership, honor, and courage. Use it well in your future endeavors. As I move on to the United States Merchant Marine Academy with my new motto, acta non verba, deeds, not words, my hope is for all of us to be the best and greatest class that Gerstel Academy has ever seen graduate. Only the future will tell. Thank you.
Good morning. Is it hot out there? Yeah. I'm going to begin my comments with respect to the obligations you have when you're chairman of the board to make certain comments about people who keep us going at Gerstel Academy. I want to acknowledge with a great degree of appreciation for all the Board of Trustees. These men and women are very instrumental in maintaining the standard of our school. So I want to give them a round of applause for what they do for us. This is a special day for one of our Board of Trustees, Dr. Jason Hammond, sitting right over there. Dr. Hammond is an orthopedic surgeon, and he is going to have a special day today because 2 of his children will be graduating from Gerstel Academy. Congratulations, Doctor. Additionally, I'd like to express my appreciation to people that make Gerstel Academy run. Now, by tradition, you'll always mention the president of the school first. We're going to change things today.
And I want to say a few words about the men and women, primarily men in this instance, that have made this campus what it looks like this morning. The grass, the tents, the chairs, all this is done or supervised by our facilities department. And that's John Scholes and his team, along with Mr. Josh Baldwin. They do an incredible job to make this look like a spectacular setting, which it is. So let's give them a round of applause, please. Not to be outdone, Mr. Samuel, Mr. Stem, Miss Molesworth, pictures, audio, and all those kinds of awesome endeavors. Thank you so much. Mr. Abbott, head of upper school. Lindsay Prosher, assistant head of upper school. They do a fantastic job, and you see the result of their efforts to get your children to this point in their lives. Please give them a round of applause. I must mention Mrs. Mary Luke, because without her, there is no Gerstel Academy. Head of admission, Mrs. Luke. Special thanks to Miss Beth Hand, Director of Development Alumni Relations. Mrs. Hand was out here at 7 o'clock this morning, in spite of some difficult family times, putting her final touches on graduation today, inspecting the chairs, laying out all the things you see on stage. And Mrs. Hand, thank you very much. Finally, a special thank you to our leader, Mr. Pelasco, and his awesome crew of Miss Shigalis, Miss Wasserman, I don't know where they are, but these three, where are they? Front row. These three people do a spectacular job of riding herd on students and faculty and staff. Very difficult job. When you're trying to do something that's a little aberrant, such as involve leadership and value system into a school, it's not easy. And they do a fabulous job. So thank you all for doing that. It is now my pleasure, distinct pleasure, to talk a bit about Mr. Gary Slyman. And it's relating to the Gary E. Slyman Leadership Scholar Award. Very important award at our school. The award was established by the Board of Trustees in 2015 and is named in honor of Gary. Who was Gary? Gary was the first head of our upper school. Under his leadership, the Gerstel Academy Upper School became and continues to be a school that excels in matriculating students, and you see the examples here today, who are leaders, scholars, athletes, who are making significant contributions, not only now, but in the future. In all of his responsibilities, Gary was a positive example. He listened. He expressed appreciation. He was sincere. And most importantly, he treated others the way they wanted to be treated. The Gary E. Slyman Leadership Scholar Award includes a $2,000 monetary award that will go to the student's first year of college. Now, who gets this award? It goes to the graduating senior that has the highest GPA for 4 years in leadership class and advisory. This year's winner is an outstanding young man, Mr. Xavier Valda. Thank you. Getting the loot again. Let's get a picture. The second award I have the honor to present on behalf of the Board of Trustees is the Christopher A. Poclumba Scholarship Award. Cap, would you come up, please? Wherever he is. This is Christopher A. Poclumba. So Christopher Becomba Scholarship Award was established on June 9th, 2017 by the Board of Trustees and is named for this gentleman who was the first athletic director at Gerstel Academy. The Christopher Becomba Award recognizes this gentleman for his tremendous accomplishments and his leadership as Director of Athletics. During his 13 years as a leader of the athletic department, Cap worked with over 120 different coaches. Collectively, they helped bring in multiple championships in multiple sports to a very young school called Gerstel Academy. Most importantly, he worked to reach his full potential in guiding Gerstel to become a member of both the Maryland Interscholastic Athletic Association for boys and the Interscholastic Athletic Association for girls, two of the top organizations in the United States. The Christopher A. Becomba Award recognizes the student that through their career at Gerstel Academy has demonstrated leadership on and off the athletic field, been a positive personality and influence on the student body, demonstrated passion for his school, and sincere interest in his fellow humanity. The award goes with a $1,000 scholarship, which will be provided towards his first year of college. This year's winner, I'm proud to say, is Samir Nasir.
It's my privilege to present the Norm Smith Leadership Award. Being a leadership school, there is one award that is the pinnacle of all others, and that is the Norm Smith Leadership Award. This award is named in the honor of Mr. Norm Smith, a greatly admired and respected teacher, coach, colleague, mentor, and leader, who served the community from June of 2007 to August of 2009. Mr. Smith died unexpectedly, but his presence and contributions to Gerstel Academy are memorialized with this award. The Norm Smith Leadership Award is the most coveted upper school award at Gerstel Academy and is given to the 12th grade student who best represents and exemplifies Gerstel Academy leadership model. To be eligible for this award is a tremendous honor in itself. To compete for this award, eligible students must consistently demonstrate Gerstel Academy leadership qualities in and out of the classroom, on and off the playing fields, off campus, over the course of their upper school careers. This award, therefore, is more than a simple recognition for positive behavior and compliance, but recognizes the intentional use of leadership, values, and skills to improve themselves, their classmates, Gerstel Academy, and the larger community. So at this time, I would like all of our finalists to stand and be recognized. We have Logan Baker, Veronica Bondar, Riley Bruffley, Jameson Gottenauer, Ajay Hobart, Nick Marquess, Adrian Martin, Samir Nasir, Xavier Valadon. Congratulations. Good stretch of your legs. Okay, the winner of this award is a student that is involved in many aspects of campus life, as you can imagine. And everything they touch turns to gold. But is what sets this person apart is the consistent application of leadership, and it really happens when no one is looking. Their willingness to mentor others, not have to be in the spotlight, be willing to have courageous and difficult conversations. I always like to say it's Mr. or Mrs. Gerstel. The best way to describe this student is a quote from an underclassman. When tasked with a difficult situation and having conversations with peers and a teacher, the student responded, "What would Samir do?" No bigger compliment. So at this time, it's my privilege to award the Norm Smith Leadership Award to Samir Nasir.
To recognize and celebrate Mr. Stephen Olszewski's many years of excellence as a classroom teacher, advisor, mentor, and go-to for students, teachers, and administrators, the Stephen Olszewski Excellence in Teaching Award, affectionately known as the O Award, was established in 2021 thanks to the generous support of parents, alumni, staff members, and students. Mr. O joined the Gerstel Academy team in 2004 and was a valuable, respected member of our community until his retirement in 2022. During his tenure, he served in many different capacities: our first middle school head, our first chair of the history department, middle school history teacher, our first dean of faculty, and moderator of the annual Geography Bee and Children's History Challenge. Mr. O now proudly dons the 4 most important titles a man can have: that of husband, father, grandfather, and beloved friend. Over the years, Mr. O has impressed and inspired us with his unwavering dedication to the craft of teaching. And Mr. O, do you mind joining me on stage, please, for this? Over the years, Mr. O has impressed and inspired us with his unwavering dedication to the craft of teaching. Mr. O's passion for supporting our leadership mission, building a culture of outstanding interdisciplinary education, unwavering commitment to his students and colleagues, love of Gerstel, and his infectious spirit continue to inspire Gerstel Academy faculty and staff. The Stephen Olszewski Excellence in Teaching Award is bestowed annually to one teacher who exemplifies excellence in teaching and continuously embodies the Gerstel Academy leadership model. A plaque hangs in our alumni house to commemorate current and past winners of this prestigious award. Past winners include Senora Deborah Doyle and Mrs. Kim Eisenman. Besides a beautiful keepsake, a large engraved crystal sphere, the winner will receive a $1,000 stipend. Okay, so here are a couple details about this year's winner. This person is a longtime member of the Gerstel Academy faculty, having worked in several different divisions over the years. They're a gifted master teacher, an inspiring advisor, a supportive colleague and mentor for young teachers, and has said to me on multiple occasions, "I'll do whatever Gerstel needs me to do." A truly selfless staff member. Here are a few hints that may give it away. This person claims John Denver as a personal hero. This person has a child graduating today. Not at Gerstel, but graduating today. This person started the lower school, one book program. Because her son, as I mentioned, is graduating today from a different school, getting our winner here required covert operations on the part of her husband, children, and dear friend, Karen Arnold. Mr. O. This year's winner of the Stephen Oshesky Excellence in Teaching Award, as some of you may have already figured out, is
Mrs. Joanna Edwards.
I almost said it.
So this is the moment we have all been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. The diplomas today will be presented by Dr. Frederick G. Smith, our founder, President Emeritus, and Chairman of the Board of Trustees. Dr. Venice Paterakis, Vice President of the Board of Trustees. Mr. John Pelasco, President, Gerstel Academy. Mr. Brian Abbott, Head of Upper School. And joining them is Dr. Jason Hammond from the Board of Trustees. Mrs. Lindsay Prosher, Assistant Head of the Upper School, and myself, Mrs. Beth Hand, Director of Development and Alumni Relations, will be reading the names. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to recognize 5 very significant individuals who have been instrumental in assisting the seniors to this point in their educational career. The class of 2023 advisors. If you would stand, Mrs. Kara Meekins, Mrs. Joanna Johnson, Miss Angela Sugg, Dr. Teresa Greppi, and Mr. Tim Cabrera. And as has become tradition here at Gerstel Academy, as each graduate's name is called, we ask that their family also stand and be recognized. We understand that none of these young, fine men and women could have achieved all they have without the support of their family. We also have a unique situation here today, as 6 members of our Gerstel faculty and staff, including Dr. Hammond of the Board of Trustees, will have their children graduating. Each faculty and staff member may please come forward at the time to have their photo taken with their child after they have received their diploma. Are we ready, singers? Attending the University of Mississippi, Nicholas Richard Arnold. Traveling south to the University of Tampa, Logan Nicole Baker. Not traveling too far away from home, attending Mount St. Mary's University and playing lacrosse, Keely Cassidy Ballard. soon to be a terrapin at the University of Maryland College Park, Gabriella Zeta Baranovsky. Staying in the Baltimore area, attending Loyola University of Maryland, Caitlin Elizabeth Bondar. Joining her sister at Loyola University of Maryland, Veronica Marie Bondar.
Attending University of Notre Dame, Riley Kate Bruffy. And another Terp, University of Maryland College Park, Ann Elizabeth Carr. Attending University of Mississippi, John Gilbert Carter. Not going too far, attending Virginia Wesley University, George Peter Shigalis II. Going to play baseball, attending Stevenson University, John Patrick Delgado Ortiz. As he said, he's going from one academy to another. Attending United States Merchant Marine Academy, Braden Hunter Dillon.
Attending Liberty University, Sophia Maria DiMaggio. Heading south to the University of South Carolina, Tatum Lee Early. So proud of you. Heading to the University of Georgia, Jameson Rosalie Gocknauer. Also heading to Georgia for the Georgia Institute of Technology, Naomi Florence Halfin. Attending Morehouse College, Aaron Cade Hammond. Heading south with her brother, attending Spelman College, Simone Alexis Hammond.
Be a great bunch down in Georgia. Also attending Moorhead College, Tony Maurice Hicks Jr. Heading just a little south, attending Christopher Newport University, Dawson Oliver Hoare. Continuing to wear all that purple, heading to High Point University, Ajay Otto Hobart. don't get too used to this hotbed, heading to Utah State University, Benjamin Russell Kaiser. Not too far, heading to Stevenson University, Paul Roman Hamaladze. Also heading to Stevenson University, Kirkland Kilroy.
Joining the Corps of Cadets at Texas A&M University, Nicholas Peter Marquez. Heading to the great state of Florida and Southeastern University, Adrian Alexis Martin. Staying close to home at Towson University, Henry Royce Manafo. Another Terrapin in our midst, going to the University of Maryland at College Park, Samir Makhtar Nasir. Becoming a Duke at James Madison University, Michael Alexander Pristoop. Joining several classmates at Stevenson University, Connor Michael Radams.
Attending University of Maryland, Baltimore County, Samuel C. Samnoa. Staying a little close to home, attending St. Mary's College of Maryland, Marley Ari Saunders. Attending Lehigh University, Christian Scholes. Attending University of Maryland, College Park, Sarah Isabel Shapiro. Attending Towson University, Eliana Maria Simonello. Attending a local county fire academy, Sydney Ann May Smith.
Joining the Ivy League at Yale University, Xavier Riel Valadon. Heading south to the University of Central Florida, Adam Michael Wasserman. Attending Robert Morris University, James Joseph J.J. Weber. Heading to Rowan College, Jaden Chandler Williams. Heading north to Rochester Institute of Technology, Emily Ann Yatsko. Last but definitely not least, heading to Colorado State University, Avery Page Zeisler. As our presenting party returns to the stage, I would like to ask the class of 2023 to stand. I would also like to ask any alumni who are present in attendance today to please stand. Join me in welcoming the class of 2023 to our Alumni Association.
Go ahead and have a seat, please. Sam, I'm going to need to confiscate your cell phone, your glasses, Jaden, your dance moves, Aaron. All I really needed to know, I learned in kindergarten, is a collection of essays by Robert Fulghum that presents a refreshing and humorous and insightful perspective on life. Drawing from simple life lessons often taught in kindergarten, Fulghum argues that these foundational teachings are all one really needs to know to navigate the complexities in adulthood successfully. The book touches on topics ranging from personal responsibility, community involvement, and the value of play, to the importance of inclusiveness, honesty, and respect for others and oneself. Fulghum stresses the significance of appreciating simple pleasures, embracing curiosity, and cherishing the mysteries of life. He urges readers to remember lessons such as sharing, being kind to one another, cleaning up after oneself, and living a balanced life. In the book, Fulghum reflects on his experiences, offering anecdotes filled with wisdom, warmth, and wit. The profound yet straightforward philosophy outlined in the book encourages readers to take a step back from their busy lives and reflect on the fundamental principles that instill a sense of humanity, ethics, and virtue in our lives. In essence, all I really needed All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten is a tribute to the elementary truths that remain valid and valuable no matter how old we grow. In many ways, the Gerstel Academy Book of Knowledge is our version of this. The BOK could very well be retitled as All I Really Need to Know I Learned at Gerstel Academy. I recall the nervous feeling, that pit in my stomach I felt when my daughters took a long solo drive somewhere for the first time. I asked myself questions like, are they ready to do this alone? Did I prepare them properly? Will they make it safely? I also recall the strong desire to secretly hop in the car and follow them from a safe distance till they safely reach their destination. Alas, I knew it was time for them to take their journey alone, so I fought back the tears, reminding them to buckle up, drive safely, ignore their cell phones. Sam. Ignore the radio, and to call or text me when they arrive safely. I have that same pit in my stomach today, grads. I want to follow each of you as you start your journeys. I'll remain hidden. Hopefully my bright orange Jeep you won't catch me in your rearview mirror. But alas, I can't do that. I'm left hoping that the lessons we taught you over the years will ring in your ears and reside in your hearts as you embark on this journey, this next phase of your lives. Graduates, if you'll be patient, we, the faculty, staff, administration, have a few final lessons and reminders to share with you before you go out into the world. The following is a collection of tips, of pieces of advice from our faculty, staff, Robert Fulgham, our administrators, our founder, portrait leaders, and of course our BOK. Thank you, faculty and staff, for all your contributions to this. I always view this opportunity to speak to the graduates as an opportunity to represent you, the people who have loved and nurtured and cared for our graduates. And in fact, graduates, if you could please join me in thanking and recognizing your teachers. Make your bed first thing every morning. Hold the door. Call or text when you arrive safely. Listen more than you speak. Make new friends, but keep the old. Put your head down and work hard every day. There are no shortcuts. In the words of Eddie Vedder, lead singer of Pearl Jam, if you hate something, don't do it too. Reminds me of principle number 3. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Don't give up because something is difficult. Ignore your cell phone and radio and focus on the road. Early is on time is late, and late is unacceptable. That came from our blonde-haired baseball coach. Natural blonde, of course. Think before you speak, and think before you click send. Work hard and be nice to people. That came from one of the senior advisors. Be present in the moment. Be where your feet are. Enjoy today. In the words of, and sort of taking from Andy Bernard's spirit here, Xavier, you never know, today is going to be the good old days that you will miss in the future. That came from Elaine Shea. Hope fuels dreams. Have hope and share hope with others. Get better every day. The glass is half full, never half empty. When someone who knows your heart, your work, your capabilities well enough to entrust you with a task, give them the benefit of the doubt. If they tell you that you are ready to take charge, lead. That you're ready to try something new, embrace it. With a little trust in those around you, you can find faith in yourself and reap the fruit of what greatness you can accomplish. That came from one of the 12th grade advisors as well. It is okay to cry. Call or text when you get there safely. If you're bored, go outside and play. A little imagination goes a long way. If you're cranky, get a snack and take a nap before doing anything else. That may have been meant for me. If you survive middle school, you certainly can make it in the real world. That came from my middle school teacher, of course. Share with those who don't have as much as you. Talk to at least 2 people face to face each day. Walk barefoot sometimes. And from the words of Epictetus, focus on what you can control and don't worry about what you can't control. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Mrs. Eisman, I'm not sure who gave that quotation, but you shared that with me and I appreciate it. I like that. This next one's from Albert Einstein. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Here are a few from Robert Fulghum, and I'm going to connect them with a few of our principles. Share everything, Principle 9. Play fair, fairly, sorry, English department. Principle 2, Principle 3. Don't hit people, Principle 3. Put things back where you found them. Of course, leave it as you found it, they're better, right? Say you're sorry when you hurt somebody, Principle 8, Principle 3. Warm cookies and cold milk are good for you, Capla Clumba. Live a balanced life. Learn some and think some and draw and paint and sing and dance and play and work every day some. Remember that little seed in the styrofoam cup. The roots go up and the roots go down and the plant goes up, and nobody really knows how or why, but we're all like that. Principle 10. Here are some tips from your founder. I'll start, graduates, with the first word. I'd like you to pace with me and recite the following words. There are 10 of these. First word is respect. So here we go. Respect your parents, teachers, those in authority. Samir, you won 2 awards. I need to hear you a little louder, please. Number 2, be honest, ethical, moral, and true to your words. 3, treat others as you'd like to be treated. 4, be courageous in the face of adversity. 5, strive for a positive attitude and to be civil at all times. 6, approach every endeavor with passion, conviction, and persistence. 7, work to reach your full potential. By the way, in the program today, you'll notice the graduates shared their favorite leadership principle. Many of them chose 7 and 6. Number 8, take full responsibility for your actions and their consequences. Number 9, be thankful for and generous with your time, talents, and treasures. And number 10, humble yourself before Almighty God and respect the divine nature of life in the universe. One of our upper school leadership teachers this morning said to me, man, if they just remember those things, they'll be so successful and they'll be good people. I agree. Another piece of advice, kiss your parents and tell them you love them. Call or text when you arrive safely. When you go out in the world, watch out for traffic, hold hands, and stick together, which seems to me to be kind of the point of our whole leadership model, serving others and making a positive difference in the world. Class of 2023, again, I promise I won't secretly follow you to college in my orange Jeep. But lastly, remember this. We are proud of you. We will miss you terribly. Visit us often. We love you dearly. Remember these words in this challenge from portrait leader Albert Einstein. This quotation was shared earlier in the week in the 4th grade celebration by 4th, now 5th grader, now middle schooler, Edward Greenspoon. He shared this Albert Einstein quotation, and it is, "A ship in harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. A student at Gerstel Academy on this beautiful campus is safe, but that's not what you're built for. Go forth, serve others, and make a positive difference in the world." Congratulations. Please rise and join us in singing the Alma Mater.
Your Okay. All right. Well, what a beautiful voice. Your granddaughter is so proud of you. And with good reason. With wonderful reason, really. It's so good to see you. Such a memory of your grandfather. I loved him. Well, she made a great choice. Oh my gosh. Oh, are they adorable? Oh my gosh. I will see you.